Growing calls across Ontario to make childcare employees a priority group for vaccination. The province announced earlier this week schools are moving exclusively to online learning, but daycare centres were not part of that announcement. And as Jessica Ng reports, people who work in those daycare centres feel they're being forgotten.
Our community spread is so high that my children can't go to school, but we're expected to show up and nothing has changed for us. There's no priority.
Leanne Jocks is the principal of Beaches Montessori. She says childcare employees should be immediately prioritized for vaccination, just like Ontario's teachers.
They're going to teach remotely, get vaccinated so that they can go back into the classroom. Meanwhile, I have a staff full of teachers who are like, wait, what about us? We're not even home.
She says childcare workers' risk of COVID-19 exposure is high as they work with kids aged 18 months to 5 years. According to public health guidelines, these children don't have to be masked. How have your interactions with the kids changed?
We try to, when someone sneezes, they wash their hands and we try to teach them to cough into their elbow, but they're children.
As vaccination begins for residents in infection hotspots, Premier Doug Ford says there's uncertainty about exactly when, in May or later, daycare workers can expect to get their shots.
Our goal is to vaccinate those folks that take care of childcare, but I just, without the supply, I just wish I could sit here and tell you the exact time.
Opposition leader Andrea Horvath says that's not good enough.
I find it really, really shocking that the Premier doesn't seem to understand the needs of families.
Experts agree, like Thomas Tenkate, who teaches occupational and public health at Ryerson University.
Childcare workers and childcare centres really play an important role in ensuring that the economy can keep moving forward. But to do that, I think we need to really view them as high-risk frontline workers.
Jock says the experience of working in childcare during the pandemic is at times extremely frustrating.
It almost feels like nobody has slowed down to consider what that actually looks like for childcare workers in a childcare.
Jessica Ng, CBC News, Toronto.